And over the last couple of minutes, the numbers here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium keeps increasing. I guess the good news is spread out there. Benin 0, Ghana 2. I got a foot to it, but I guess it was a bit of a foot up.
We've not really seen him this afternoon, Sapon. But whenever he's been called into action, he's really done so well with his other play. Earlier on, we saw that dummy that freed Nabi at the left-hand side.
Nabi goes down. A little bit of an obstruction there. Was just about getting ready to tear off.
As well, he's about Nabi, very pacey, skillful. Just look at that nutmeg with cheeky ease. Just to go around his marker. But they need to put him on the ball more often, because every single time he's been on the ball, something delightful has occurred to Ghana.
Ghana in total control at the stage before his flick. And he gives the ball away before Sapon could get to it. Throw into Ghana, and it's Bilal Ajevi with the throw. Nicely done in defense by Benin as they get the ball away. Then over the line for a throw.
They keep misplacing their passes. Benin. They've had very little possession in this game, and in football you only have the power when you have the ball. You only can score with the ball. They need to start trying to find men, get close up, be a bit compact whenever they are attacking. Attack with more men, commit men forward.
Goalkeeper Arma with the ball. Oh, eventually he pushes it too hard again. And fortunately enough, for the third or the fourth time, he's lucky. Benin will come forward. There's a shot on target by the captain. Bounces off Arma. The rebound took a deflection.
They're beginning to feel complacent, the Starlets. You really need to be careful.
Yeah. Two words they should guard against: complacency and overconfidence.
And that's exactly how they are feeling now with that display. Just look at that, no pressure. Bafa with the ball to Arma. Decides to go past Achiba. Just look at that. It's very, very fortunate that Zanu just couldn't get a full grip of the ball.
Yeah. Well, if he gets a potent striker in front of him, these mistakes will not go unpunished. Ghana come forward. That's a very long ball. A strong run there. Can he keep it in play? He does so very well, Nabi. Very unassuming, but when he takes off, he's very fast. Joseph Nabi.
Such a swift player.
Yeah. 1-2 by Ghana. Sapon goes down. Can he get to the ball? No. Chasing for it is his team. And the Benin captain, he's showing how strong he is. He lays on the pass through the middle. And it's Achifi Bilal to the rescue. He definitely is covering himself in glory. Achifi Bilal from the Mamprobi Banana Inn Football Club.
Just good on defense. Very, very good offensive fullback as well, Ajevi. Of this very, very compact partnership with the back line of Bafa and Ijisu.
All together with the left fullback, his team, Mohamed of Still Believe. They have kept the flanks boiling with action. Ghana come forward, trying to go through the middle. Here's Kagawa. All the way back to Kachikolo. Sends a long one in. Nicely brought down.
Okay, the issue.
Play some delectable football at this stage.
Sanu with a trap. It's a wonderful trap. Again, giving an accurate pass has been the issue for Benin. And that has really made the Ghanaians not feel the pressure.
Yes, Angelo sent it all the way back, trying to hold it in check there. That did not work. Benin have a lot of trouble. Eventually, it is Ashrafu who goes down. Free kick advantage to Benin. Ashrafu Sabam behind the ball. The referee has a quick word with the two players on the field of play. He wants fair play, he says. Ashrafu's long ball in. Not that nicely, but referee says that challenge was illegal, and so we'll give the advantage to Benin. Ernest Ofori has been very busy in the game.
It's quite aggressive from him. And whenever he moves out of position to press and win the ball, he never makes a mistake. He makes sure that it's either he wins the ball or just, you know, concede a foul.
So Benin making a lot of incursions in this second half. Bilal once again. Bilal wins the advantage, and sympathy of the referee. Free kick quickly effected. And it looks like the Starlets may have taken their foot off the pedal for a while. Coming forward now. Good work done. Hamza Idrisu has also been stalwart in defense.
It was a bit nasty from Bukari.
Hamza, the young player from Matram Devisa. Nabi has been set loose again. This time the Benin will not take chances. It's a throw-in to Ghana.
Nabi and Akibo is very much wary of the threat he poses. You have to keep it simple with that clearance.
Throwing to Ghana, temporary halt. Again, referee takes the opportunity to issue out a stern warning. Here we go with the throw. It's kicked over the line, indicating a corner kick for Ghana.
It is a corner. I think that's the right call from the referee.
And again, I tend to agree with you, Josiah. We've not seen Steel Believes Sapong in full effect in this game. In some tight corners, has a few half opportunities, but clearly not seen him yet. Here comes the corner kick. Lots of heckling in the 18-yard box, and again the referee would have to be very stern. Building nicely. Goalkeeper does very well. Kachakolo tipping it over the top for yet another corner kick, expertly taken by Benjamin Chivanyo.
That would have been the goal of the tournament, or probably a goal of the tournament contender at JV, straight from the corner kick.
And again, nicely defended by referee. Saw the heckling in there, will give the advantage to Benin.
Talk about the tempo from the Starlets, and it's just similar to how they started the game. In the first half, we saw them off the pace for a while. Then, when they just stepped up first gear, they moved to first gear. It was a different story.
Ayamka lays on the pass through the middle. Nice an opportunity for Nabi. Joseph gets to it. Oh, clearly. That was an offense.
He's asking for
committed by the player.
Navi is asking for the yellow card, but the referee isn't buying any of that. But what about that for a pass? And just look at Navi. Just one touch, and the second was just to go past Isaka with so much ease. And with this diminutive body shape, you can see how quick he can move in tight spaces. Those spaces you don't even imagine he could just use to his advantage, and that has been his biggest strength.
Well, it's a free kick to Ghana. Everybody thought that the referee was going to show a card. He hasn't. Having a quick exchange there with Angelo, the captain of Benin. Anyway, Anyway, it's a free kick. Advantage Ghana. Benjamin Chivanyo has been taking almost all the set pieces.
Some pushing happening there. Some stand warning as well.
But the Benin are complaining that the Ghanaians are overshadowing their wall. Benjamin Chivanyo with a free kick. He drills it, but it goes well over the top.
Chivanyo really struggled at the right hand side. That was a good bend on the ball. Again, couldn't get that one on target. Earlier on, it was a corner which was on target. Forced the save. This time, he wouldn't force it a save at all.
Benin have only 2 players in contention there. The ball is blasted away from them. Kept in play by Isdeen. Isdeen is dispossessed. Oh, lovely skill. He goes through 2 players. He goes down. Nabi picks it up. Advantage will now come the way of the Black Starlets. Ayamga beats one. Still holding on to it. Would do well to get the ball away from that spot. The other players on the fringes were waiting to latch onto any pass. Isdeen just could not get to the ball.
Again, and on the forced error, Ayamga trying to combine with Isdeen.
Nicely taken out of that defensive situation by Igbafa. Benin has the advantage now. Here's the captain, Angelo. Consistency from Angelo, the captain of Benin. He plays for the Kafo Academy in Benin. Ayamga. Nabi. Ayamga. It's a bit too far-fetched for Nabi. He obviously would not get to the ball.
Again, communication, an issue for the Starlets. You can see Nabi taking off, had so much space in front of him. Just was expecting an accurate pass into space from Ayamga. Once again, overhit that one. They've been inconsistent with the way they build up. Sometimes communication has been an issue for them. As you'd say, it's a young team, the Starlets. I'm just wondering what the head coach will have to say after this performance.
Minutes played in the match. It's Benin 0, Ghana 2. Supporters doing their own thing, keeping the support coming. All went over the line, says the assistant referee. The referee indicated that it was a throw and not a free kick. So that would have to take it. We're into the last half hour of the match. 2 goals scored by the Starlets in the first half, and they've been dominant ever since. Now there's the Black Starlets. They try and go through the middle. Ball could not get too close to Sabo. Angelo plays on the pass, comes to the near side. Lots of movement on the field of play. Angelo once again. This time he's deemed it very well.
The Beninois trying to step up their game a bit. This point is just go for it all, or you lose everything.
Angelo tries to spread play to the far side, but dealt with nicely by the Starlets. And now it's Benjamin Chivanyo. He revs his engine as he comes forward as captain versus captain, and the Beninois captain at the disadvantage as he brings down the swift Ghanaian captain Benjamin Chivanyo.
Great. Chivanyo, that is Akumola. Just stop him in his tracks. Was advancing towards the box, the ATV box of Benin. See the back line backpedaling on the occasion, allowing him space. Akumola wasn't taking any chances at all.
Free kick to the Black Starlets. And it's quite from a central point. Angelo goes into the referee's box. And Chivanyo stands behind the ball, fancying a right-footed drive. Or could it be a left-footed one? Yes, it is. Keeper smothers that nicely. That was the effort from Kagawa Mensah. Steve sends the ball back. Ernest does very well to get to it. He's being heckled, but will still stand strong.
And that was the strike from a younger straight and Kachakolo. That's one area I'm yet to be impressed by these young starlets from direct free kick situations.
Well, it's now time for Coach Lai Kingston to bring in some fresh limbs. And it's good to see Naughty coming back onto the field. But let's walk you through it. It's Ebenezer who is coming on for Captain Benjamin Chivanyo. Ebenezer Adolf Ago. You have confirmation of that change. The Captain Chivanyo, what a game he's played. And so off he comes. Will definitely hand the captain's armband over. And it goes to Naughty. Abdullahi Naughty is on. Or is just about to come on. Well, there he goes. And then Benjamin Hansen is also getting ready to come and play his part. Benjamin Hansen is a midfielder from, again, Atram Devisa Sporting Club. So Sapon goes off, he gets a pat on the back, which it indicates that he's not had a very good day today, Sapon.
He's really struggled. He's really struggled. The best thing about him has been his runs off the ball, which, you know, the players playing around him have capitalized on, but he's not really being in the mood like we saw him in that game against Côte d'Ivoire.
Well, Adolf Ago is on. It will be interesting to see what he can also do in the remaining minutes of the game. The chap from Vision FC.
It's that combination of Abdullahi and also Ofori. I want to see how they play together, because you have Abdullahi or Ofori replacing Abdullahi in the setup this afternoon.
But it's good to see Abdullahi Naughty on the field. We understand he took a bump in the game against Côte d'Ivoire. Benin latching onto an opportunity. But again, the Ghanaian defense being called into action. Attempt of the bicycle kick did not work. A shot is on. It goes off target.
Got the best of strikes from Akinoko. You can see again mayhem in the defense of the Starlets, and Akinoko capitalizing on that. That was just not needful at that point. That wasn't needed at all. Trying to, you know, clear that ball using that overhead kick. They need to be very, very careful, and you can see the frustration from the head coach. He feels they should have at least had a goal already.
Good ball control, but Naughty. Pass goes all the way to the other end. Without a doubt, the Black Starlets in complete control of the game, but it's a game that I'm sure Kingston would be expecting a lot more in the match in terms of improvement, in terms of performance, because there are still a couple of strong teams in the competition. And don't forget, it's the last two that would make it on.
There's also a Nigeria, a Togo in the other group, where any of these teams could be the Starlets' next potential opponents.
Substitution time for the young cheaters of Benin. Sunago Nagosu in the number 4 shirt is coming on. I love his name, Sunagon Agosu.
Resonates, huh?
Yeah, and his structure looks like a certain Amwateria who also played for a certain Agosu club. So it's good to have him on.
He started in the last game, Agosu, as an attacking midfielder. Could only start from the bench. And this one against the Starlets.
I'm sure the Benin coach has read through the minds of the Ghanaians and observing what they are playing. That's Agosu's first shot. Oh, goalkeeper Ama nearly spilled it again.
And they need to be very, very careful. The Starlets.
Ghana is tearing away now on the right again. Over pushed and player goes down in the process. As a playmaker himself.
Makagawa. Look at that. Just trying to control that. You can see it was Zato clipping him on that occasion.
Ball pushed all the way back. Bafa will then launch a long ball forward, go straight to an opponent. Game will continue. No. Ball did cross the line. Advantage will go to Ghana.
Just not been sharp enough. They lack the cutting edge. Benin this afternoon. They had been clinical enough. Maybe they could have had a goal in this game. They've had some good chances come their way by virtue of the fact that the Starlets have made some errors at the back.
Naughty opts for a back pass to Bafa. Bafa still with the ball. Eventually it's a long delivery forward. No, he can't. Ajevi Bilal all across the line before he even took off.
And it seems after that triple substitution from Lai Kingston, Ajevi has moved to an advanced role as a right winger. Have Agus slotted in as a right back.
Trying to take advantage of Bilal's speed and energy levels. We have done 70 minutes in the game, edging closely towards full time. And it's a comfortable 2-goal advantage that the Black Starlets have over Benin. Remember, Benin lost to La Côte d'Ivoire by 1-0. The scoreline remains the same. It could be the last we're seeing of our visitors from Benin. Okay, play Naughty did not go for the header. Throw-in advantage to Ghana. Jordan Senu, the chap in the number 7 shirt for Benin, has also come in. He looks quite feisty, chasing every situation that comes his way. It's a strong run, but unfortunately, a bit too strong for Joseph to get to.
Strong ball from Mohamed. Again, Nabi the target. It's really been dull, if I should quote it. Really seen much of him in the last 10 minutes or so. Nabi.
Now here comes Angelo. He lays on the pass, but he gave it back to the Starlets. He said thank you very much. Ernest Nufori now. Speed gives it back to the opponents, but now it's an opportunity for the Black Starlets. Obviously wanted to post into a a situation where he would have the advantage.
Yeah, that's Adiza. Initial ball not going through, and you can see a common lap being dispossessed. The Starlets nearly taking off.
Throwing to Ghana, quickly effected. And they give it back to Benin. Lovely fighting spirit from Naughty. He sets up the pass. Naughty still following up on that, but ball could not get to him. Still in contention, Black Starlets as they come forward. Good tackle. And then eventually blasted away. And definitely, the head coach of Benin will not be too happy. Barking out instructions. It's not over until it is over. Throwing to Ghana.
They have the tendency to just close spaces and just switch play. You know, make the pitch very, very large for the opponent. The Starlets.
Nabi lays on the pass. It's Dean Mohammed. Mohammed to Mohammed. And then they keep the ball to themselves as they organize. There's Hamza Idrisu. 40 pass from Hamza. Benin will say thank you very much. Yes, Agosu. Trapped nicely. To the near side. Senu. Played Ghana player tumbles. Advantage will go to Ghana.
Senu the corporate over there. It looks like a change of formation as well from the Starlets. This time looks more like a 3-back system with Mohammed and Ajevi playing as a wing backs.
Substitution time for Ghana. Prince Charles Amwa is coming on for Isdeen Mohammed. And then they also have the Beneza Anane from Benab Football Club, also coming on for Mark Kagawa Mensah. Tactical changes being made by Lai Kingston as they go for the water break, but obviously he would want to ensure, if not add up to the 2 goals that he scored earlier on.
And they are in pole position now after that thumping 5-1 victory in the first game of the tournament, and having a comfortable 2-0 lead here. I think it's almost but done for them. They know that they are in the next round of the competition, but it's about being consistent with the performance and not dropping the level. They've set a standard for themselves, and I believe that's what Lai Kingston will be looking at, how they finish on a high note. That's one thing. You can see the changes he's made already. It's a 3-back system now, and you can see Nabi not playing as a left winger, but rather as an inside forward.
Fans here really enjoying themselves. It's been worth their while joining us at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium for this afternoon's encounter. Benin nil, Ghana 2. We have done 75 minutes of the match. We're into the last quarter now. And it looks like there's satisfaction clearly written on the faces of the fans who are here. At least they love what they've seen so far. Former Ghanaian internationals are also in there. Just gone by was Moses Kofi. And I've also noticed that Rahim Ayew is also here watching the game. Ghana step forward, but of course, stop the tracks there. It's a careful build-up, but not too careful for Prince Charles Amwa. Bafa to the rescue.
It's lovely defended from Bafa. Just look at that. It was Akinoko trying to round him. Let's go past him and show great strength and stamina over there.
Yeah, and use his long legs to advantage as well, Bafa. So There's another steady launch forward. Naughty picks it up. Oh, took his eye off the ball. Fortunately, there was nobody there to challenge. That was the best of activity for Nabi. Through the middle. Opportunity for Ghana. Shot came across the face of goal, but the connection wasn't there.
It's Nabi again. The orchestrator, just look at that run. And that was just a bit too high for Anane to connect. Amwa with a cross.
The tide will now turn to the opposite direction as Benin try to go forward. Angelo wins a free kick for Benin. Drilled in long. Ball control. Go around his marker. Oh, Sanu does very well. Still with Sanu. Nothing came out of it. Will it be an advantage for Ghana to move forward? There's a dash on the right once again. How far can his legs carry him? He's still going forward, but again, it's the final touch that lets them down.
Quite boisterous from Anane, trying to do it all on his own, despite having support around him. So see about 3 or 4 Benin players in his way. He had a good cameo appearance in the first game against Cote d'Ivoire.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josiah, there are pockets of groups here at the stadium doing their own things, their own thing in terms of the jama and the dancing.
For a game at the under-17 level, you still be marveled by the amount of support these young lads are getting.
Yeah, and they deserve
not just in this game, but also in the first game against Cote d'Ivoire.
Throw in quickly affected by Amwa. Goes all the way back, Hamza. And then there's a long ball forward, headed on. Unfortunately, the expectation was that somebody was going to run after Nabi's header. But Benin will come forward. Big boot of a clearance out of danger zone by Akosu. And Amwa. Well, he's lucky he gets a throw for Ghana.
That was a poor touch from Amwa. You can see the position of Nabi now. And also Anane playing around Hansen, who is the focal point.
Skill as they drift past one, and now opportunities being created by Team Ghana again. It's the final pass, upward bounce, let them down. Recovered nicely in defense by Bafa. Lovely touches. Keeping the ball to themselves, the fans applaud. They love what they're seeing as Ofori goes down and Ghana have a free kick.
Right. As the Beninois getting more frustrated by the minute. Again, no pressure on Norte, who tries to resist that press.
Forward thrust there by Ghana. Amwa now. We've seen him deliver a cross once, but nothing happened out of it. And nothing will happen out of this one too.
Amwa, it's a bit off the pace for me. He should be tracking that ball. It was his ball. For a minute, felt he wasn't going to get at the end of it before trying to sprint again to get that, but it was too late.
But I've loved the burst of speed that Amwa has brought onto the field as Ghana clear out their lines. Living dangerously, nearly paying for it. Oh, that's a strong one, a 50-50 challenge.
That was dangerous, very, very dangerous. Just look at that. Just two-footed challenges. That was very, very dangerous. Very, very lucky not to have been carded by the referee.
Yeah, Benjamin glad he's not on the injury list from that tackle. But the game will continue. Angelo turns round, quick pass. Hamza goes down, advantage will still stay with Benin as they come forward. Effort coming from Jordan Senu. Amwa takes over now. Here's the captain, Naughty.
There's a composure with which they play with.
Yeah,
so
carefully controlled. Not wanting to give the ball away. It's a long pass. The Beninois would have the advantage. Very resolute in defense, Ashrafu Sabam. Very uncompromising nature, would not want the ball to go past him. Certainly not.
That was the ball.
Ball goes out, advantage will stay with the hosts as they come close. We've done 83 minutes.
They could score at least one more Starlets.
Ghana trying to come through the middle, but 3 white shirts and they get the ball away. Good turn, trying to play the 1-2 with the Agosu. Agosu lays on the pass. And it's now an advantage for Benin as they come through. Lovely pass. You only have one player in the 18-yard box. Naughty will have the easiest of task of clearing.
The attack of the Beninois has looked a bit fragile for me. They've not attacked with numbers.
Headed on by Agosu, but the ball will not go too far. Bafa plays the 1-2 with Naughty and eventually is cleared out of danger zone. Quick turn on the far side, that's good enough from Ebenezer Anani. And Anani has been let loose. Still darting forward, Anani. He's being hotly challenged by Angelo. Referee has given a free kick to the Starlets.
We saw glimpses of this when he came on in the game against Cote d'Ivoire, and he's just continuing where he left off. Just sprints past players with so much ease, as if they weren't there. And just look at that with Akamoko on his trails. Let's decide to make that one.
Referee has had to bring out the card. Still in pain. The Ghanaian youngster.
He has the ability to hold on to the ball in very, very tight spaces. Also can sprint past players with some, level of ease.
It looks like Ashrafu has been booked, yeah? Ashrafu has been booked for that foul.
That was a booking offense.
Free kick will be on any moment from now. Let's see how the Beninois defend this. We've got 3 boys in the wall. Referee blows the whistle. Opportunity for the Black Starlets is trailed in, but against the wall. Coming off the body of Captain Angelo. And it's a corner kick.
Good job. That's a job on that occasion. That was a tall wall. Zato, Sabam, all forming that wall. 3-man wall for Benin.
The area is boiling with a lot of movement as Ghana whipping the corner kick. Ball will go over the line, advantage to Ghana, says referee.
And that was that in swinger. See, it was Akumonla with the last touch.
And then failing to deal with that gives Angelo the opportunity, and then the clearance is a very big one. Nicely shepherded over the line by Ebenezer Adolf Ago for a throw into Ghana.
So he slotted in well at the 3-back. right-hand side of that three-back formation for the Starlets. Ago also complemented the back line with his height, that superior height of his.
Ghana come forward. Ofori moves into open space, lays on the pass. Nicely picked up. An opportunity to go forward, but he rather runs into a brick wall. Prince Charles Amoah. Let's see the rebirth of another attack as Hamza sends it all the way back to goalkeeper Ama.
There are spaces for them to exploit, the Starlets, but they are just not moving the ball quicker like they did in the first half. That resulted in the 2 goals. There are spaces. You look at the left wing back position where you have Charles Amoah.
Failed attempt at the clearance. Ghana has the opportunity. It comes to Amoah. Amoah lays on the pass. Joseph Nabe has been influential down this left flank. Amoah once again. Ghana still have the advantage. Well, unfortunately, they give the advantage away, but they fight for it and get it. Still, the opportunity stands in there for Ghana, but unfortunately, again, late charge there from Ebenezer Anani, and the ball was taken away from him. Ghana still maintain their composure. Yes, Hamza on the near side and waiting is Prince Charles Amoah. Keep it in play, nicely done, and they keep the ball among themselves. Through the middle, let's see what kind of intent Bafa will bring. He's anticipating a long pass, but well read by the Beninois defense.
So they played well with a 4-2-3-1 formation, but also playing with a 3-4-3 formation has given them some width and control at the wide areas. But that was an awful pass.
Nice an opportunity for Benin as they come forward. Oh, the pass was well blocked by the Ghanaians, and eventual connection went far off.
And considering the number of players on an average that they attack with, scoring will be very, very difficult for them, because you always have about 3 or 4 Ghanaian defenders doing the defending, and Benin would almost always attack with just 2 or 3 players.
Okay, so Akim Alari Sunun is coming on for Izuddin Bukari, and on goes Akim. Privileged to have a cross section of Ghanaians watching this game very close up and personal from the University of Ghana Stadium, especially our former legends, the former Black Star players. They are here in their numbers watching the game, as we told you earlier on. Privileged to have the likes of Rahim Ayew and others. Joseph, unfortunately, had wanted to bring the ball back, but put his foot up, and there you see the Beninois defenders complaining.
That's a bookable offense. That's a bookable offense. Nabi with that high boots over there.
All right, so we've done 90 minutes of the action here. 4 minutes of add-on time. 4 minutes of add-on time. Well, anxious moments there, especially when Ghana have an opportunity trying to get a goal. And it's a cross-section of Ghanaians who are here today, giving total support to the national under-17 team, the Black Starlets. And look at the crowd we have here. They've enjoyed the game. It's been 90 minutes of action. Ghana still leads by that comfortable 2-0 advantage, which means Ghana more or less have 2 feet in the semi-final. And the faces of the young men you saw out there is the visiting Mozambican national team who are here in the country. Throw into Benin. And Benin come forward. Ghana mass up in defense. Brought back, looking looking for the shot from a distance. Angelo brings it to the near side and finds Sunan gone. Still battling for it, and living dangerously. And it's the side netting. Side, and it was Agosu who hit the side netting.
Yeah, that was the long diagonal ball, failing to deal with it. Bafa Agosu just tries so well. Let's look at that shot, trying to beat Ama at the near post.
Kudos to these supporters. It is their continued presence and continued rendition of various Chama songs, which has really encouraged these young boys to perform the way they have today. Here's another opportunity as they come forward. Ernesto Fori does very well. Leaves the ball behind. Bilal will come in to help through the middle. They've got options on the near side and they will take it. Amwa, and the ball has been cleared away from his feet. We are just a couple of seconds away from the blast of the referee's whistle. And that will confirm what every Ghanaian wants to hear, that the Black Starlets make it to the next stage of their competition, which is the semis. They obviously would not want to go out without a fight as the Beninois player goes down.
Yeah, they've been brilliant. Benin, in both games they played against the Ivory Coast and in this game against Ghana.
And wouldn't you love to see such a sight? As the red, gold, green with the Black Star standing high, swinging from one end to the other in rhythmic fashion as referee brings the match to an end. It's all over. It's been a tough game for Lai Kingston. He goes over to congratulate the assistant referee and his opposite number as well. Show of sportsmanship.